Hello and welcome. My name is Megan Lavin. I'm the owner of the allergy-friendly recipe site, AllergyAwesomeness.com, and together with Allergic Living, we discuss topics that affect those with food allergies. Have you seen the trend going around on social media that says something like, I probably needed a hug, but ... and then they go on to describe like what they accomplished even when they were down? I kind of loved it. I thought this was the perfect topic for this month, to take a look back over, oh my goodness, I can't believe it, over a decade of being a food allergy mom, to see where I've been, because it's good to look back and recognize the growth you've experienced. I tend to get caught up in where I'm going, and I don't give myself credit sometimes, as I'm sure we all do. It's pretty common. My main reason to discuss this is for those of you who might be new to food allergies. I want to help you see past that thick fog of the new diagnosis to see that there is still sunshine out there. You will become accustomed to this new normal. Now, I was thinking back to when my son was first diagnosed, and I for sure needed a hug, both physically and emotionally. Discovering my son had multiple food allergies was so daunting. I needed to see that one could still live a happy and full life. Now, fortunately, at the time, we lived in Utah, and there's a nonprofit group called UFAN that had a wonderful group of allergy moms. They had already been there and done that. Their friendship was a lifeline to me. I learned of boys who were going away to sleepaway scout camp, what? And daughters who were able to articulate their allergies and stand up for themselves. Like, the recipe sharing, the educational, all those things were what I needed. But I hear you. Maybe you're saying, Megan, I don't have a group like that. Well, nowadays there are so many Facebook groups and online forums. Just do a search with food allergy terms. And remember, if you want an in-person group, you can always be the one to start it. It's got to start with somebody. Now, if you would have told me over a decade ago that our family with 2 boys with multiple food allergies would do things like go on a cruise, go to Legoland, visit Disney, Boston, take part in traveling soccer league, like, I don't know if I would have believed you. It would have sounded magical. If you would have told me that we wouldn't just eat plain chicken and rice, and that I'd actually find and develop recipes that me and my family loved, that included everyone, I think I would have just clung to that idea. Pretty sure I might have teared up too. If you also would have told me that my eldest son would be healthy, happy, and super into sports, and that his food allergies and EOE didn't hold him back, I definitely think I'd start bawling at that point. If you would have also told me that I'd be brave enough to have more than 1 kid, seeing as my first one was so medically complicated as a baby and a toddler, I would have been thrilled. I might have even been in shock if you would have told me I'd have 4, what? And that his brother would be his best friend. And that I'd revel in looking at all of them playing together on the tramp. It's one of my favorite things to do, is look out my back window and see them all together. So this is to remind you there's so much good ahead. I went from someone who was scared to read a label, worried I'd miss something, to someone who has now a lot of confidence in how to feed and protect my son. I'm not perfect. I definitely don't have things all figured out. And that's what's great about these networks and finding your tribe, because I'm still learning from everyone and vice versa. If you're farther along in the allergy journey, take a moment to turn around and lift others who are lower on that climb. I read a quote somewhere that said, sometimes you have to climb a mountain so others will know that it's possible. I had dear ladies like Michelle, Julie, Tammy, shout out, that did that for me, and I hope I've been able to do that for a few of you because they modeled that for me. I know our dear editor from Allergic Living, Gwen, has taken her diagnosis and become a beacon in our community and a trusted news and information source. So we've each done different things, right? We each have different gifts. We can take them, help ourselves and the greater allergy community if we don't let that fear hold us back. So here's my virtual hug, to tell you, some days you're gonna hate this diagnosis, but other days it will feel so normal you'll almost forget you're dealing with it and be moving on to other bigger and better problems. Someday you won't be the scared person in the grocery store, but you'll be the one passing out safe snacks like a pro at playgroup. I believe in you, and you've got this. If you need more practical advice, like how to find a babysitter, handling birthday parties, or recipes, be sure to check out the other videos on Allergic Living's YouTube channel or on their IGTV. I'll see you next time.